Hey there, welcome. Solving math problems can sometimes feel like a big mystery, right? Well, today we're going to unlock all the secrets, and we're going to do it by looking inside a very special toolbox. So let me ask you this. Have you ever just stared at a math problem and thought, whoa, where do I even begin? Yeah, me too. It's a totally normal question. And guess what? The answer is actually way simpler than you might think. It's all about using the right tools. I mean, think about it. A builder wouldn't try to hammer a nail with a screwdriver, right? Well, math is kind of the same. For every single problem, there's a perfect tool just waiting to help you solve it. And that's exactly what we're doing today. We are opening up your very own personal math toolbox. And inside, we're going to find the 4 most important, most powerful tools you will ever need. We're talking addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. You ready to take a look? Let's do it. Okay, first up in the toolbox, let's grab the plus tool. You probably know it by its other name, addition. This is your go-to tool anytime you need to bring things together. So what's its main job? Simple. It takes smaller groups of things, puts them all together into one big group, and tells you exactly how many you have in total. It's the perfect tool for figuring out how many in all. Okay, let's picture this. Say you've got 3 juicy red apples. Then your friend comes over and gives you 2 more green apples. You pull out your plus tool, combine them, and voila! You now have 5 apples altogether. See? Easy. All right, that was simple enough, but what about bigger numbers? Let's try 38 plus 47. First things first, we gotta line them up, one on top of the other. We always start with the ones column on the far right. So what's 8 plus 7? That's 15. Now hold on, we can't just write 15 down there. 15 is really 110 and 5 ones. So we put the 5 down in the ones place, and we carry that 110 all the way over to the top of the tens column. Now we just add up that column, the 1 we carried, plus the 3, plus the 4. That gives us 8. And boom, there's our answer, 85. Oh, and here's a little pro tip for you, a cool secret about adding. The order doesn't matter. Seriously, 2 plus 3 is 5, right? Well, what's 3 plus 2? It's also 5. You get the same answer every single time. That's a super handy trick to keep in your back pocket. Okay, let's put the plus tool back and grab the next one. This is the minus tool. It's your go-to for when you need to take things away. You probably know it as subtraction. So subtraction is pretty much the opposite of addition. It helps you figure out what's left over when you start with a big group, and then some of it, poof, disappears. It's the perfect tool for answering how many are left. Let's tackle a slightly trickier one. How about 85 minus 46? Okay, we line them up, we look at the ones column, and we have to do 5 minus 6. Uh-oh, you can't take 6 away from 5, right? But don't worry, no problem at all. We just go next door to the tens place and we borrow 110 from the 8. That means the 8 becomes a 7, and the 5 gets that whole 10, so it becomes a 15. Now we can do it. What's 15 minus 6? That's 9. And over in the tens column, what's 7 minus 4? It's 3. And there you have it. The difference is 39. And get this, here's another awesome pro tip. Remember how I said addition and subtraction are opposites? Well, that means you can use one to check the other. So to make sure 39 is the right answer, just add it back to 46. So 39 plus 46, yep, it gets you right back to 85. It's like a perfect little fact checker for your math. All right, you're doing great. Time to pull out a real power tool from the toolbox. This one is the times tool, but you probably call it multiplication. And this is for when you need to do a ton of adding, but you want to do it super fast. Yeah, that's the key. Just think of multiplication as the ultimate shortcut. Instead of having to add the same number again and again and again, which can get kind of boring, the times tool gets you the answer in one single speedy step. Just look at this. You could write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and yeah, you'll get the answer, but it takes a while. With multiplication, you can just say the exact same thing way faster. 4 times 3. All that means is you have 4 groups of 3. And guess what? Both ways get you to the same answer, 12. So let's see the speed in action. Let's try 232 times 3. Just like with adding and subtracting, we start on the right and go column by column. First, the ones place. 3 times 2 is 6. Easy. Next, move to the tens. 3 times 3 is 9. And finally, the hundreds place. 3 times 2 is 6 again. You just put it all together and the product is 696. See? So much faster. Okay, time for the final tool in our math toolbox, and this one is super important. It's the sharing tool. Its official name is division, and this tool is all about making sure things are fair. And I bet you've actually used this tool a million times without even realizing it. I mean, have you ever had to share a plate of cookies fairly with your friends? Making sure everyone gets the exact same number? Yep, that's division. So that's the main job of the division tool. It takes one big pile of stuff and helps you split it up into smaller groups that are all perfectly equal. It answers questions like, how many does each person get? Or how many equal groups can I make? Let's give it a try. Let's divide 84 by 4. So with division, we start on the left. We ask ourselves a question. How many times can 4 fit into 8? Well, 4 times 2 is 8, so it fits 2 times. We write that 2 on top. Then we multiply. 2 times 4 is 8. We subtract that. 8 minus 8 is 0. Okay, next step. We bring down the next number, the 4. Now we ask the question again. How many times does 4 fit into 4? That's easy, just one time. So we write a 1 on top. We multiply 1 times 4, which is 4. And we subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. And since there's nothing left over, we have our answer, 21. And you guessed it, just like addition and subtraction are opposites, so are multiplication and division. They're like a team that checks each other's work. To make sure our division is right, we can just multiply. Let's see, does 4 times our answer, 21, equal 84? Yes, it does, so we know for sure our answer is correct. Pretty cool, huh? And just like that, your math toolbox is complete. It is fully stocked and ready to go. You've got the plus tool for combining things, the minus tool for taking them away, the times tool for super fast adding, and the sharing tool for making fair and equal groups. With these 4 amazing tools in your hands, you're not just doing math problems anymore. You're like a builder, an engineer of numbers. You literally have everything you need to build and solve anything that comes your way. So that just leaves one final question, and this one's for you. Now that your toolbox is open and all your tools are ready, what incredible math problem are you going to solve first? Go on, the possibilities are totally endless.